Haha, yeah, musical sampling has done it again. So kick back and grab a drink, because today on Fox Audio we're checking out Renegade, a kick-ass synth and drum kit library that takes no prisoners. Let's do this. I think it's pretty obvious by now that when it comes to heavy-hitting percussion, musical sampling just doesn't hold back, especially considering how mean and pissed off Medusa was, and Renegade is just as relentless. Featuring 4 new drum kits that each have their own unique sound and character, Renegade easily caters to anything from pop to extreme metal. My personal favorite is the Anarchy kit. Being a hard rock and metal guitarist, it's kind of a dream come true to finally have a go-to kit that doesn't require hours of processing and mixing. All of that headache and hassle has been eliminated, and I can't thank musical sampling enough for it. In fact, I was so inspired by this kit that I completely stopped right in the middle of making this review, just so I could pick up my guitar and lay some tracks down. But we'll get to that later. The intuitive GUI includes a handful of incredibly useful options, such as the ability to swap out different pieces of one kit for another, as well as the option to adjust the individual volume levels for the cymbals, kick, hi-hats, and snare. This kind of a setup just makes everything so easy and straight to the point. And as if 4 different studio drum kits weren't enough, musical sampling also threw in a handful of really fun electronic kits that go hand in hand with the included synths, which leads us to the other aspect of the library. Renegade comes fully equipped with a high-quality dose of pads, plucks, basses, pulses, guitars, and a few sound effects for good measure. And these are all just as good as their percussive counterpart. No corners were cut here, and it's pretty obvious by the warmth and detail that these synths are all true analog. Synthwave is another genre that I often like to compose these days, so I'll be reaching for a few of these gems quite a bit, and I can only hope that musical sampling releases a full-fledged synth library in the near future. Fingers crossed. All in all, Renegade is a deviously beautiful and unique library that offers a quick and effective approach to composing a variety of styles. It feels like a tool that instantly puts you on the fast track to inspiration. Like I mentioned earlier, I stopped right in the middle of making this review because I was inspired to pick up my guitar and record something. So here's a little track I wrote using the Anarchy kit as well as a couple of the included synths from Renegade. Until next time, I'm Mike Fox and this has been Fox Audio. Thanks for watching, guys.